guys, what's going on? It's ThatHomeTheaterDude, back with a brand new episode. As you can see in front of me, I got a brand new package here from SVS. Super excited about these, actually, because I've been with this speaker since the very beginning. I think they debuted these in February, and I was able to actually shoot a couple videos with them while they were showing them off. They've been doing a big launch with them, as well as their launching the 4000 series from last year and this year. So SVS is constantly like improving. So this is a cool little set of speakers, and the best thing is it's wireless. So you don't necessarily need your phone anymore after you go ahead and get it hooked up for the first time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick unboxing, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys exactly the cool features with this thing. Okay. All right. So first things first, I got to open up the box here. You guys know how I do my unboxings. So I'm just gonna do a quick one right here. Show you guys actually what's inside this thing. So these things are really cool because it's not very often that you get really high quality speakers, especially whenever you start thinking about like Bluetooth and things like that. So I've heard these several times, and the sound that comes out of these, like every time you hear them, like you're wondering, or you question if it's just these playing, and yes, it's just these playing. There's a ton of sound that comes through these things. So looks like you get a couple of things in here, a couple of those little rubber or neoprene feet. It looks like a power cable, and it looks like a proprietary, I think I've talked to one of the guys about this before. This is a proprietary cable that links both of the speakers themselves. So let's see if you can zoom in on that real quick. Got these little guys, just a normal length. I think this comes in, I was told one time, but I don't remember how long it is. I'll measure it real quick. Well, we got one, and then we got two. Whoa! Whoa! So you get the cool same piano black finish as you do with my Ultras, as well as the PB16 Ultra right there. I don't really want to put this on the table because I don't want to scratch it. Let's do this. All right, so we get one, and then we get its not so twin brother over here, because the way these things work is they are wireless, but you do need one that's powered and one that's not. So this is going to be the one that's doing the powering, because this one has the built-in amplifiers, and then this one basically does what this one says to do. So if I'm not mistaken, these are the same dimensions. I can measure it real quick. But it looks like the same dimensions, but the big difference is on the back. Let me just show you the front real quick. Pop these open. Looks very similar to the primes that are already out there. Really cool, simplistic design. And then let's look at the back. I'll do some close-ups of the speakers after I get everything done. So let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, so let's check out the back of this thing. So just going from left to right for simplicity's sake, I'll just go ahead and start off with a couple things. As you can see right here, we have the sub out, which is really cool because you can use these kind of like as modified, you can use it as like a modified soundbar. I don't like soundbars, as it's no surprise to anyone. But the cool thing is you just plug your source into these right here, because these are your ends, or you can just use optical in, which is probably what I would do. That's actually what I'm going to do whenever I use these. So if you're going to be using it as a soundbar, then I would use the optical in. Here you have that proprietary little connection to go to the other speaker over there. And then that one is just very simple because all it has is just that little port. So that's very simple. Like I was talking about, optical in, toss link, very simple. Just plug that in right there, and then you're off to the races. So if you have a source that has an optical out, put that as your plug one into the optical in, or optical source into there. This one goes in, very easy. If you guys have an aux cable, like a lot of people had, like like 10 years ago and like I have in my car right now because my car is older. You have an aux in. So you could just basically have a high quality aux in cable and then you can use it that way as well. Now, here's the different thing here is that we have the Wi-Fi setup. So this is like very simple. All you do is just press this. I'm guessing you hold it down for a second or two and then it'll hunt for the signal as well as you press it on your router. I think it's the WPS is what it's called. I'm gonna have to check on that. I'm basically just looking at this for the first time. I've had my hands on them a few times, but never really this close. So here, if you want to use, instead of being a 100% wireless, you can actually do a LAN. If you don't want to use your Wi-Fi setup, you can use it right here. You have mono operation. So if you just want to use this one right here and not use this one at all, you can put it in mono, flip it back over whenever you want, plug this little guy in, you got your stereo operation. Here is something that I'm gonna have to use very, very, very quickly because I just got notification from one of the guys at SVS saying that they sent this out so fast to me so that I can get a review and, you know, to let you guys know about them, that this service port is gonna be used very quickly because I have to plug a USB into it with a file that I just got because it'll help you use this sub out and control it a lot better, the levels of it, because you know, they just rushed it out real quick to get it to me, so I have the opportunity to get this video out for you guys. So quick little update on that one, and then you'll be able to use this sub out seamlessly. Besides that, you have your Bluetooth set up right here. Same thing with almost anything that you've ever used before. Hold this down for a second or two, you'll see this thing flashing, and then obviously you get to connect it to your phone, your laptop, tablet, whatever you want. But that's it, check it out. The only thing that's left is this little power cord down here, and then you just plug that in and you're off to the races. So one thing I did notice that these don't come with a mounting solution like the Prime Elevations did. So I'm guessing if you're gonna be using this on the wall or, you know, just have them as bookshelf speakers, I like to use studio foam as well to put under these whenever I'm actually to decouple them from whichever surface I'm using. If you don't want to do that, you know, just do whatever whatever you would like. You can put the little neoprene feet on here, but it's a dealer's choice on that one. So that's it. Yeah, like one thing I said, the only thing that I would maybe like to see on these is a mounting source on the back of them. But I mean, to be honest, SVS speakers don't necessarily come with them. They only have them on the Prime Elevations and the Ultra Surrounds. So, I mean, it's not really a big surprise that these don't come with them. I'm pretty sure that the actual Prime bookshelves themselves don't come with them either. But I mean, it would be something really nice going forward, especially since people like to, you know, configure these every which way possible. So besides that, you can just grab some just generic speaker mounts and mount them on the wall. But I'm gonna go get this thing plugged in and I'll see how they sound.